Hey, what's up guys? It's Trace, and this is our weekly watch list for the week of March 9th, 2021. So let's get right into it. For the past 2 weeks, we've been seeing all the stocks dropping and the bonds skyrocketing. The bonds have been running and running, and we've been watching the Fed overall. And every single day that we've been going down, I'm still buying into shares of tech, even as they fall, just slowly scaling in. We're looking for a stimulus here soon to kind of find a bottom with the market. And I'm bullish from our close Friday, where we sat above 3,800 on the SPX. And yeah, I have a couple tickers that I'm going to be looking through. Starting for March 7th, we're going to be looking at Tesla, PLTR, Enphase, Tencent Music, Baidu, Twitter, and Oracle. And I'm just going to run through a couple of those for you guys, see the chart setups that we're looking at, and just breaking down some stuff. So let's get right into it. Starting with Tesla, they just announced that they reached 6,000 supercharger installations in China, and they're also steering away from removable batteries. So a break that I'm really looking for is above 600 here and holding above 606. As you can see, we can see some resistance here. And if we go to the 1 month, we've been dropping pretty rapidly. We've been putting puts in the live chat and in the signals for all the admins, and they've been doing fairly well. But I'm really looking to break back over 600, and then in that 650 range. I'm going to be staying, kind of light in my positions until we get back over 700, where I'm going to be doing my longer swings on Tesla like I usually go to. And then pretty much the highlight of what I've been in recently is PLTR, Planetary Technologies. We see that Kathy Woods from ARC Technologies bought almost 500,000 shares Friday. That was on the ARCW account and the ARKK account. So they did buy most of those. You can pull it up here. We put links in the chat. But she added to their pretty good shareholdings here. They're holding about 10 million now, as you can see right here. So looking pretty good on that. Just for Plantier, we're down 50% from the monthly high, as you can see here on the 1 month chart. And it's a pretty far stretch, as we are down. Let me just show you guys, pull it up for you real quick. We're down about 55% from that high, and we bottom around $20. So this week I'm really looking for over 23, and that would be the best thing for me. And holding above 23 is super important, so we can break those 26 levels. Friday morning, I bought $40 calls for August 20th, and those are already up 25%. So my average for those are $2. And yeah, the outlook for PLTR, they had news with AWS, which is Amazon Warehouse Services. They didn't get into their e-commerce yet, but looks very strong for their warehouses and getting into those smaller companies and breaking it down for their data reports. Overall for PLTR, I'm looking for them to expand and partner with smaller companies, because most of them, like we saw even on the 3 month chart, like up until this month, after those government contracts, over $100 million for the army and things like that, they're blasting off. They shot, right here, they're sitting under 26 and shot all the way up to $45. And the calls that we have set up, they're $40 calls, so we have 5 months to hit, the monthly high that we saw, even though it was a 55% drop, which is huge. I'm just trying to break this downtrend and kind of break out of this larger wedge. So, next on the list is going to be Enphase. I've been in this since back in September. I started buying around $70 a share. A couple of our members put it out. Just another for the monthly, looking to break the downtrend. As you can see, we're on a smaller wedge here, looking to break out kind of above 150, and then from there up into 160, back up to 200s. I grabbed 220 calls. for April 16th, and I'm looking to hold those within the next 2 weeks and make sure that the market's going to go up. Just looking for strength in this upcoming week. Another long for us is going to be TME. As you can see in this 3-month chart, we've been staying in this steady channel for the past couple months after we broke out. We had a wedge setup that we had set up. We bought probably 6 or 7 months ago. We bought $35 calls for 2022. I've been adding them back on this bottom support line around 25.30. Added here, added here, added here. Just continuously getting more contracts. Staying consistent with my longs. So it's been growing in Asia. They're looking to expand. Really solid companies, good fundamentals, good cash on hand. And I'm going to keep buying those 2022 calls. So, yep. And next on the list is Baidu. Another wedge that we're looking to. We bounced here off of 233.65, and we're looking to kind of bounce out of this 1-month wedge. We see really good strength here, up in the 350s at all-time highs. We could definitely see that again within the next month. The new partnership with Hangnu Power to create AI services is going to be huge. We've been just selling off with the market, even with good news, which happens. So we could bounce back, and I'm going to grab some more shares for long term. Next, one of my socials that I've been looking at is Twitter. I'm looking to break above 67.85 and get into some calls to, maybe we start seeing 80 within the next couple weeks with a strong market. Like I said, SPX closed above 3,800 back in Friday, so I really like that so far. Next on our list is my last long, and the last one on this watch list is Oracle. One of my favorite companies to invest in right now. I've been buying since last March, and it's been about a year, and we've been in this steady ascending channel, and recently just kind of blowing up here out of 67 up into the 70s range because of the price upgrades. They're my favorite long term. They have strong financials, and the 2023 calls that we bought, I think it was back in early October, are up 200%. So this is the weekly watch list. Thumbs up below and drop a comment to see what you're looking at. The links in the descriptions are all of our socials, and one of them is our Discord link. You'll be able to get in there, get premium access to my alerts, Cam's alerts, Viral's alerts, and all the other staff. So tune into that. Make sure to follow up with our algos, and let me know. Have a good one, guys.